What is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku, and I am back with another video, and today I am giving you the rant. That's right. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. What did I say last year when I ranted about Austin Theory cashing in the Money in the Bank for the United States Championship? Of course, he failed, and I wouldn't even have cared if he failed his cash-in against Roman Reigns. But I said last year, when he did that bullshit, that this was going to ruin the Money in the Bank contract. And after seeing this card for the briefcases, for the men and the women, I am now convinced that WWE does not give two shits about the Money in the Bank anymore. Because first of all, so let me get into the first problem with the contracts here. Or not the contract, I'm sorry, with the matches, with the Money in the Bank matches. Why is there only 5 people that, per briefcase match that are in this? Wasn't there used to be 8 competitors, 7, 6? I mean, one year there was 10. I believe that was at the last WrestleMania one. But point being is they only have 5 people in this year's Money in the Bank. What kind of quality is this? Are we dropping in the quality now? That we're only going to have 5 competitors? So that's the first obvious problem here. The second problem is the men's Money in the Bank contract. Look at the people in this match. Be fucking honest with me right now. Can you honestly, because WWE now, thanks to Austin Theory's cash in for the U.S. title last year, the stipulation is now not, if you win the Money in the Bank contract, you get a guaranteed world championship match for 1 calendar year. Oh, no. Now it's any championship. It's any championship. It doesn't have to be the world championship, which basically defeats the purpose, because the whole concept of the Money in the Bank, when Chris Jericho pitched the idea to Eric Bischoff all those years ago, leading into WrestleMania 21. The whole concept was you got a guaranteed world championship match within 1 year calendar of winning it. That was the concept of Money in the Bank. There was no mid-card title involved. Some people it was like, the Money in the Bank was always intended for, any title. No, it fucking wasn't. It was intended for the world title. That was what it was intended for. The WWE and/or world champion. That was what it was intended for. Okay? Not this mid-card titles, not fucking U.S. titles, not intercontinental titles. None of that bullshit was ever envisioned in the Money in the Bank. And now it somehow is. And it's fucking stupid. Does that mean somebody can, cash in the tag team titles too now? Jeez. I guess we shouldn't give Vince McMahon any ideas, but apparently we just did. But be honest with me. Can anybody tell me right now, the 5 competitors in this match, can you honestly tell me from the men's one, can you honestly tell me that any of these people that win Money in the Bank are going to use that briefcase to successfully cash in to win the world title? Whatever one. To beat Roman Reigns? Fuck no. That's not going to fucking happen. Okay? We all know that. With the way fucking WWE has, just literally just forced Roman down our throats for the past fucking 4 years now. Actually, even longer than that. Since we had 8 years of the big dog. Wasted time in that. Can anybody honestly tell me that any of these guys are going to beat Roman Reigns? No, you can't. You can't even keep it straight. And I know I got a lot of LA Knight people out here, but you're lying to yourself if you think LA Knight's beating Roman Reigns. Okay. Now, Seth Rollins, maybe, but I doubt it. So the way I see it is, no matter who wins this match for the men portion, there ain't no way they're cashing in on the world champion. They're going to probably cash in on Gunther or fucking Austin Theory, which, again, defeats the fucking purpose of the briefcase match. Because if you really fucking want to have if you really want to have a title shot for the mid-card title, just have a title shot for the mid-card title. They're not supposed to be that hard to get shots for. It's about winning it is the hard part. Okay? There's no reason, no incentive to want to cash in on the mid-card title when you can go right for the world title. You know what I mean? Makes no fucking sense. I don't see Butch, Shinsuke, LWO guy, Ricochet. I don't see any of these guys being able to win the world title. Escobar, I'm sorry. I couldn't remember his name. Escobar, the LWO guy. I don't see any of these guys winning the briefcase and cashing in on the world title successfully. And again, it has diminished the importance of Money in the Bank because lately, the men ones really haven't been successful as of late. Again, it diminishes the point of Money in the Bank. Now, moving on to the female one, because I haven't really talked about the female one that much. Again, 5 competitors, 5 females, very stupid. Now, the thing with the female one is the female one, despite the lack of participants, the female one is actually the better one of the two right now. Because the female one, 2 of the 5 competitors are former women's world champions in Bayley and the man Becky Lynch. Okay? So at least you have stars in the established stars in the goddamn briefcase match. Okay? Where in the men's one, we have mid-cards. We basically have mid-cards in the match. Okay? That are in no position to be world champion coming out of this briefcase match. Okay? Just imagine if fucking Daniel Bryan hadn't won the world title, okay, when he did. Probably never gets elevated the way he does with the Yes Movement and all that stuff. You want to know how that happened? Because he won Money in the Bank. And back then, WWE actually gave a damn about the briefcase match and wanting the world titles to be successful, or the briefcase winner to be successful in cashing in. Okay? So Daniel Bryan would have never gotten over since the Yes Movement happened when he cashed in the world title. He started the Yes Movement as bragging rights for being the world champion when he cashed it in on Big Show, the briefcase on Big Show. That's how the Yes Movement started. Okay? That's how he came up with it. He just started doing it to brag to the fans. And it just became a generic thing that just started getting really over. That would never happen under this stupid, weird way that they're treating the men for the Money in the Bank matches now. As for the females, like I said, you got 2 of the 3. And again, the females, here's also the other thing about the females. The females don't have a mid-card title. They only have the women's world titles. They do have the women's tag titles, but I doubt they would use those. I'm not going to try to give them any ideas on that. Other than that, you got Io Sky. You got I forget the new person that helped Trish Stratus, and then you got Zelina Vega, okay, LWO girl here, and I'm really surprised Trish Stratus isn't in this match, since Trish Stratus did beat Becky Lynch, but man, to me, look, I would have put Trish in this match. I would have had and again, WWE. I haven't really got to talk about this, but WWE is really missing out on a big opportunity here. They should have put Trish Stratus in the briefcase match. Trish Stratus wins, cashes in on Rhea or Asuka, and wins the title. And she holds on to the women's title until next year of WrestleMania. Becky Lynch wins the Royal Rumble and then goes after her and beats her at WrestleMania. That's what I would have done. That's long-term booking. You want to talk about a women's main event happening at WrestleMania? That would be a main event quality match for night one. For anybody who's like, oh, well, they need to have a female match be the main event for night one. Well, you have to have a long-term storyline going into it. And to me, that would have been a perfect way to establish Trish and Becky Lynch long-term feud that would be credible to be a night one main event. So a female match can be the main event for night one. But of course, WWE, I guess, just doesn't want to do long-term storylines for the females, unfortunately. But I mean, seriously, do we honestly see anyone winning here? That's going to cash in, unless it's Becky or Bayley again. I don't see how anybody comes out of this as a winner. Trish Stratus's bodyguard isn't going to win. I don't think Io Sky is going to win. Zelina Vega, possibly. But still, my odds would be on Becky, even though maybe Trish Stratus will probably cost her the match. This whole briefcase thing has just been completely diminished. But the female one is probably the only interest because you have actual star power in there. You actually have established main event female stars in the match. Where in the men's one, you just basically have mid-cards. Guys that are not going to be the world champion coming out of this. Whether they have the briefcase or not. They will not be cashing in for Seth Rollins' world title and be successful at cashing in. So yeah. Just stupid match. It's a burial. It's a burial of the Money in the Bank. And it's really unfortunate. I called it. I said it. And look what's happening. Only 5 competitors this year. 5 competitors, guys. 5. Not 8, not 7, not 6. No. We're only going to have 5 now, ladies and gentlemen. Just fucking stupid. That's it. Comment, rate. Let me know what you guys think about this. And that is about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace.